showing through here in this early part of the evening, and the tarp is being placed in its storage position down the right field line, which is always good news. So the crew is working on that right now. The grounds crew will take over and do the work on the field that needs to be done, and we expect to have baseball very soon at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Right now, let's rejoin the 2014 highlights and take you back through the second half of the 2014 season, and we'll check in with you again from Whitaker Bank Ballpark in just a few minutes on the Legends Radio Network. Matt Alvarez teamed up for a 7-hit shutout in a 1-0 victory. The road trip continued in Hagerstown, where the Suns also won 3 out of 4. The Legends lost Dominic Taylor due to a groin injury in the June 24th game, a game in which he hit an inside-the-park home run. He didn't return to the lineup until July 31st. The Legends did come back to take 3 out of 4 against Augusta to close out the month of June. On June 29th, the Legends were down 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 outs and the bases empty, and Frank Schwindel singled to keep the game going. Mauricio Ramos batted next. Here's the pitch to Ramos. He swings, sends one high and deep to right field. Way back, and got a home run. Ramos is wanted for the Legends. A walk-off home run. Mauricio Ramos took it out of here to right field. At home July 1st, the Legends fell behind 6-1 against Greensboro. But in the 4th inning, the Legends loaded the bases for outfielder Dex Kerstad. Here's a swing by Kerstad and a drive to deep left field. Here's Dean going back, looks up, and it is gone, and it is a grand slam for Dex Kerstad. And this is a 1-run ball game. Kerstad, his 3rd home run of the year, and RBIs number 11, 12, 13, and 14. And it's 6-5. The Legends tied the game later in that inning, but Greensboro came back to win 16-12 as the two teams combined for 37 hits. The Legends had 20 hits, including 2 home runs by Alfredo Escalera in a losing cause. Greensboro went on to complete a 3-game sweep. The Legends lost the first 2 of a series in Asheville and were trailing 6-4 with 2 outs in the 9th inning of the 3rd game. Kenny DeKroger's 2-run double tied the game, and Frank Schwindel drove in the go-ahead run with a single. The Legends eventually won 8-7 to end their losing streak at 5 games. The victory was the first in a 4-game winning streak, as the Legends swept a 3-game series in Hickory. The final game went 14 innings. Carlos Garcia had 6 hits in the game for the Legends, and Kerstad broke a 7-7 tie in the top of the 14th. The 2-1 pitch coming from Valdespina. Here it is. And a swing and a bouncing ball up the middle and into center field. A base hit. Here comes Johnson around third. Headed for the plate. The throw there, and he is safe at the plate. The Legends have the lead. Dex Kerstad doesn't get the homer for the cycle, but he does get a base hit to drive home the go-ahead run here in the top of the 14th inning. The Legends scored 2 more in that inning and won 10-7. Infielder Kevin Kuntz came in to pitch in the bottom of the 14th. He gave up 2 hits, but did not allow a run and picked up the save. But after the sweep in Hickory, the Legends lost 3 out of 4 at home against Hagerstown. They opened a road trip to Charleston, South Carolina, with a doubleheader July 16th after a rainout on the 15th. Alexi Rivera had the big hit for the Legends in a 4-run 2nd inning. Down here's the pitch. A swing and a line drive into right center field by Rivera. That's a base hit. Johnson is home. Kerstad is home. Ford will be waved in as the ball goes to the wall. Here's Rivera on the way to third. The throw there, and he is safe with a head-first slide. And Alexi Rivera has cleared the bases with a triple, and the Legends have 3 runs home here in the 2nd. The Legends won that one 7-5, but that was their only win in 6 games in Charleston and Savannah on that trip. The losing streak reached 8 games when Charleston swept a 3-game series in Lexington July 23rd through 25th. The streak ended the next night against Savannah. Pedro Fernandez and Matt Tenuta teamed up for a 3-hit shutout. Frank Schwindel drove in the only run of the game with a 6th-inning double as the Legends won 1-0 in front of 7,192 fans at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. The Legends took 3 out of 5 from Savannah in the series, including a 7-0 win in the first game of a doubleheader July 28th. Dex Kerstad had a big game. And a swing and a drive way back to left, way back and gone. A home run for Kerstad. Kerstad, a 2-run shot here in the 5th inning. That's going to give the Legends a 6-0 lead. Kerstad gets his 2nd and 3rd RBIs of this game. Has 20 on the season, and in this game, he now has a triple, a double, and a homer. Kjerstad didn't get a chance for a triple. The home run came on his last of 3 at-bats in the 7-inning game. He was 3 for 3, a single, a double, and a homer, and he had 3 RBIs and scored 2 runs. The Legends closed the month of July with a 5-4 win at West Virginia. Taylor played in his first game in more than 5 weeks, and he started a 2-run rally as the Legends tied the game in the 7th inning. Here's a line drive into right field. Diving for it is Rivera. He can't get it. A base hit. It gets behind him. Here is Taylor around first. On his way to second. He'll turn second and head for third. And he gets the stop sign there. And it's a triple for Dominic Taylor. The Legends made it 2 in a row with a 4-0 win over the Power August 1st. Dex Kjerstad provided most of the offense. He tripled home a run in the 5th inning and came up in the 6th inning with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Here's the pitch by Heredia. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into right center field for Kjerstad. Ramos scores. Here comes Johnson around third. He's going to score. Ball goes to the wall. Hernandez is going to score. Here comes